Here's our video demonstration of the KNS 961 wafer mounting station. Just open up the top here. You can see one of the cutting wheels is here, and then you have another cutting blade here to cut the tape. The chuck is heated. You got a power on switch here, and as you can see, it'll turn on your chuck temperature. And this is two switches here. If you want to turn on your static eliminator, if you get close enough, you can actually hear it buzzing a little bit. I don't know if you can hear it or not. But anyway, since we're not separating the film, well, we can leave that on, so no big deal. You do have your roller here, and this, you can take this off and just slide in that single bearing in first, bring it to this area here. And typically you'll just leave it sitting down like that. What I got here is a 6-inch wafer. And you can see there's a little line here. We'll go ahead and align the flats. And then we have a switch here for vacuum. Now the vacuum here is generated by the nitrogen that compressed air that's coming in. This is a 4mm tube here. We typically use 1/4 inch, so I put a it's actually 6 millimeters, excuse me, 6mm tubing in here, connection, a push lock connection. I have a 1/4 inch tube to a 6mm adapter in here. And while we're here, that's where our power is brought in, our 110 volts. So you can see the wafers held on with vacuum, and we'll go ahead and put our frame. So we have our locator pins here. Go ahead and bring our film across. Roller, roll it across, and bring down our top here. Use our cutter there, circular cutter. Come across here, I usually come to the middle, press down, right, left, that's to cut the tape off. We'll go ahead and lift it up. And put the vacuum off. You see our wafer has no bubbles on the back. Alright, I want to point out too, I'm going to send along the 2 pins that go in here. This is for the, it does have the option if you want to purchase it, I guess, from them, is the non-contact chuck option. And there's 2 pins that will be placed depending on the size you're using. And as you close it, I'll push down on them. So the line is disconnected internally, so but that would be the pressure that would be put onto the chuck if you had that option installed. So I'm going to go ahead and send along these 2 pins. I'll just put them in a bag here and tape it to the front. It's not necessary for this particular chuck, but if you ever do change over to the non-contact chuck option, you'll need these 2 pins which will go here. It's explained in this manual that you'll receive. And then finally too is, this also has the UV tape backing removal assembly. And I'll point that out over here. Let me go ahead and turn that static eliminator off. As you can see here, we got a 12-inch roll. And basically when you're just using the single film here without having to pull it apart, you'll go ahead and feed it through these two rollers here, right through the center of the two. I'll go ahead and take it off for now just to show you the other option. Here's your static eliminator bar right here. And then to go ahead and take off your tape. You'll just go ahead and lift this off, lift this out at the top. If you want to change the tape size, there are some stops here that you can readjust. But again, that's a 12-inch roll. And if you see this back part right here, what you would do is feed the backing removal through here, and then through these two rollers here. It's explained in the manual. But anyway, as you can see, as this one turns, it's going to push the backing through here and out the back. And you can have a box or a garbage can put up in the back here, and you'll see it'll come out right through this slot here. So again, that's just another option if you want to use the UV tape that has the backing material. Again, to reload it, you go ahead and put this in here. Drop that in first. Yeah, you want to make certain that you put it in correctly, otherwise it could get jammed on one side. You want to come straight in with it. So, and again, you see these two bars here. I don't know if you see from that angle. You'll feed it between these two bars here, and then up to the top. You just pull your tape off and go ahead and feed that through. Here. Front side here, and then up to the top. And all the way out for now. Now you can close your top lid here. You're all set up to go. Put your wafer on, your frame, slide the tape across, cut it, roll it, cut it, which we did already and we demonstrated, and then you'll come up with this as your final product. Okay, that's it.